Hello, this is Harbin Light. I simply give a conservative perspective about the world around me. As I like to do in the beginning of the podcast, mention social media and audio platforms. Social media, I will link that in this podcast. And audio platforms, I'm on Pandora, Spotify for podcasters, Overcast. And I'm looking to grow to wherever you enjoy your podcast, I'm on that. So this podcast is featuring female rock artists of the 90s. I'm doing a deep dive into that and doing the talking about and covering the top female rock artists of the 90s. Let's get into this. Number 8, Tanya Donnelly. Throwing Muses, The Breeds, and Belly is what the band she was with and known for. Known for her airy vocals and semi-hollow body electric guitar tones, Tanya Donnelly was a power player of the early 90s alt-rock scene. Prior to her finding success with the band Belly, she was a founding member of both the Breeders and Throwing Muses. In 1993, Belly had huge hits on the modern rock charts and MTV with Feed the Tree and Geppetto, both from their album Star. The 1995 follow-up, King, didn't garner quite the same attention as their debut, and they eventually disbanded in 1996. And the later half of the 90s, Donnelly enjoyed a successful solo career, beginning with 1997's Love Songs for Underdogs. Whether with a band or on her own, Donnelly has been instrumental in defining the sound of alternative rock. Essential tracks: Feed the Tree, Geppetto, Not Too Soon, Counting Backwards. Number 7, Gwen Stefani, No Doubt. Gwen Stefani began her career as a backup singer for her brother's Sky Band and moved into the spotlight when he left, and the outfit morphed into the pop and new wave influence four-piece known worldwide as No Doubt. Gwen's cartoonish voice paired with the confessional lyrics and high-energy live shows propelled the group into superstardom. Like Fleetwood Mac, they featured a pair of high school sweethearts, Stefani and the bassist Tony Kanal. And while they ended their romantic relationship, they managed to keep the music going. Stefani penned Don't Speak was not only a huge hit, but it touched on their personal history and made known for her striking Debbie Harry influence, platinum blonde hair, and a social skater punk wardrobe that quickly evolved into high fashion, turning into her glamorous style iconic image. On the heels of No Doubt's success, Stefani launched a solo career, fashion line, and fragrance, and inspired millions of teenage girls to rock midriff baby doll tees. Essential tracks: Don't Speak, Spiderwebs, Just a Girl. So what are my thoughts about Tanya Donnelly from Throwing Muses, Belly, and the Breeders, and her solo career and everything along with that, and the songs that came out of that, and Gwen Stefani from No Doubt? I think that it's clear that music in this day and time and so on, there are depictions of honesty and digging deep within the honesty of the human experience and talking about that in music. But unfortunately, most of the time, surface level topics come up with mainstream music and everything with that nature. But and then the whole thing with the identity of femininity I think it's being lost today. And this ties back into the tapestry of female 90s artists and the tapestry that goes with that broad term, specifically with 90s rock artists, female rock artists. Now, with Tanya Donnelly and Gwen Stefani, they talked about issues. Let's go to Tanya Donnelly, more focusing in on throwing muses not too soon. Now, that covers the basis of being in an unhealthy relationship, but being okay and wanting that unhealthy relationship because of the insecurity of not wanting a good relationship and being honest about that. And then also on another topic of what she talked about and what the band talked about, the philosophy when she was with Belly, of talking about the philosophy of life in itself, of specifically what I'm referring to is feed the trees, feed the trees. The circling of old age and old age nourishing the rebirth and birth and the unfolds of what the life and cycles of humans and humanity and everything that goes with that, and the day in and day out of going through it and adversities with the human experience. And with Gwen Stefani, and no doubt, Spiderweb's talking about unhealthy pursuits with romantic interest, and to the point of you can't really live your life because this person is just so involved with wanting to pursue you, wanting to just they're not self-aware. And then also I'm just a girl talking about issues with conforming and living up to the expectation of what it means to be female, what it means to be all these things with what is expected from being female, and coming into your own and showing your own identity with being female. Now, let me tie that in broader. So Tanya Donnelly, she embodied with her voice and with her looks for throughout her career, and for the most part, classic beauty. Now, Gwen Stefani, she had the classic beauty look, but also with the little flair of being, a tomboy, and embracing that and saying it's okay to have, a little bit of tomboyish ways, but you and your core, you're still female. And then, the empowerment of embracing your femininity and not totally stripping down and going away and saying, if I'm a tomboy, I gotta be just this brute and forget being a female. I just, that's non-existent. No, they were both embracing the beauty of the female experience. And I think, this is more examples of the power of female artists of the 90s showcasing that. So this reaches the end of the Harboring Light. As I like to say, tune in and turn up. Thank you so much and take care.